Joe, 3-2 loss today, but very difficult circumstances all round this afternoon at Tonbridge.
Yeah, eventful, to say the least, the game. And probably Jay say the same. We don't, as managers, don't like eventful games. The start of the game's not good because we concede a goal from a set piece and it's a free header. We get blocked and don't deal with it, obviously. But then when we scored 2 good goals, one with Cody and obviously the one with Scotty, which is a really good finish. We're in control of the game. We feel really comfortable. Now, obviously, then circumstance hits us again, and it's Ollie that's gone down, and he's in a bad way with it. We just find out that he's had his shoulder put back in, so it's dislocated. So that's going to be long term for him. But then at half time, firstly you're looking for who's going to go in goal. We've not got a goalkeeper on the bench, but we have had it at times this year. We've had Adam on the bench, and times we haven't. But today we didn't. And then Joe Raines has said that as a youngster he was in goal at times, so he's gone in and done really well. And I think then, obviously the first 5 or 10 minutes you're working your way out, aren't you? Because you've got a goalkeeper in who's not a goalkeeper and they're trying to put him under pressure. But then after that, I think we're in control of the game. We do really, really well. We control the possession. We move the ball side to side. They now can't press us because we're moving it so well. And then we just shoot ourselves in the foot, which is disappointing.
Once again, such a threat going forward, though. I know disappointing conceding that goal disallowed, which we'll get on to, and then 2 goals and the 2 front men recalled, Cody Cook and Scott Wilson. It still feels like there's so many goals in this team. Yeah, and we created chances, Mark, didn't we? That's the thing as well. So Scotty probably would be disappointed. Just spoke to him there, that the chance that falls to him after a good move, he should maybe have struck it with his left, but he waited to go round it and sort of struck it with his right, and they put a good block in. We've had 2 free headers around the far post from set pieces, and we've got to be better with them as well because that's a threat. So yeah, we look like we're going to create. The big disappointment for me is it's 3 restarts, if you want, or 3 set plays. So, we give away a penalty because we're too late in tracking, and we go to ground and we're panicking a bit. And when that happens, it can hit your hand, and I think your hand's away from the body. So I can see why he's given it. I've got to say, first half as well, we had a really legitimate goal disallowed. That bench thought it was for a push, but I spoke to the ref and he said it was for offside. Well, it wasn't because it came off their defender, and we score. But then obviously at the end it's, we'll take a point at 2-2 with all that's gone on in the game, all the emotion of the game, all the disruption in the game. And then we give away a stupid penalty. Honestly, it's criminal defending. We just shouldn't be defending like that. Just go and defend it. They were good from their set plays, strong, physical, there's blocks going on. But we just got to stand up and defend it. And it is a penalty. And we lose the game, but we didn't deserve to, really. Jay, I got a lot of respect for Jay. I think he's a great guy, really good manager, a lot of experience. I think a draw probably would have been a fair result today, but we've come away with it. Unfortunately, we haven't got anything. Amid all that chaos, it was right on half-time when Ollie Wright got his injury. He made a stupendous double save, and then in the middle of it, he's done his shoulders. You said, I suppose the annoyance was you couldn't tell whether the goal had been disallowed. I mean, the players aware of what was going on. Your guess is as good as mine. It was up in the air when it was absolutely mayhem. I thought at the game, I thought it was 2-2. I've gone across to the ref and he said no, it's half time. And I've got to be honest, it looks like the ball's over the line from where I am, and Danny scooped it with his hand. And I want to be honest about these situations, and yeah, it looks like it's a legitimate goal which has been disallowed. So for us, we go in at 2-1, like I said, and that's a positivity then, because we know we're good. We know we're good with the ball. We know we're on a good pitch. But you can't keep conceding set plays like we did, and unfortunately, that's what's cost us today. It's not a disaster. It's a game. It's a game in the league. It's the first time we've lost for a very long time in the league. We've got a really good game now Tuesday night to go and play at home to Taunton. Look forward to that. Obviously, I'll have to be on the phone, and first and foremost, we're going to have to look at getting a goalkeeper back in. Adam will be available for us. We'll have a little think about that. It's a big ask for a youngster to come in and play against Taunton in a local derby. I'll be on the phone now, and we'll see what we can do. My first thoughts is to make sure Ollie's all right. We're going to go and pick him up. Obviously, we'll wait around for a bit, and then we'll pick him up from the hospital and make sure he gets back safely. It just feels horrible, deja vu. Actually, this time last year, Joe Wright dislocated his shoulder, having to manoeuvre, and then you lost several key players. You just don't want to get that sense, I suppose, that the same thing's happening again of what's been a fantastic start. No, and we don't want to feel sorry for ourselves. It has been a fantastic start. We're not going to certainly throw a hand grenade into it for now and say, oh, no. We know the bits for me, if you're asking me tonight, the bits for me is we need to defend the 18-yard box better. So we don't want a frailty, we don't want a weakness when set plays are going in there, and we need to be stronger with it. But as a whole, as a picture, when you look at the whole performance, we were absolutely fine in that. The shape was good, the system was good, the boys understood it. and we got ourselves in a great position 2-1. Unfortunately, we couldn't hang on.
You must still be proud of players like Joe Raines just winning to put his hand up. It's a faintless task to go in goal. And I mean, he didn't really look that unnatural. He nearly got to both penalties.
He was great. I put a smile on my face. He was great because I thought when he swept up, he was clean hands in behind. He read the situation, read the game really well. Yeah, so you can ask, isn't it, for an outfield player to go in there. He didn't really. I mean, that's the annoying thing. I can't remember him having to make a save either. So that tells you how well we've defended and how good our shape is. But I go back to it. We can't allow set plays to be the one that makes us lose the game. We need to be better with them, and obviously we'll have to do lots of work on it, but we go straight into Tuesday now, and we'll have to be better on Tuesday at Twerton Park because we know what Taunton bring. They bring a certain style, and we've got to stand up to that and then implement our own game style on it as well.
Third v second now, it's going to be a tantalising game at Twerton between the Somerset rivals.
Great game, but it is a game, that's all it is. We can't get embroiled in who used to play for us and all that sort of stuff. We've played them since then, so that stuff's gone out the window. It's all about us in a National League South game at home at Twerton Park. We haven't been there for such a long time, it feels forever. This is the long trip here, and it's the longest trip we'll have to do for a while now, because even the ones after this, your likes of Hemel and Farnborough, they're not massive trips for us, but we've had an absolute relentless time on the road.
Nearly 2,000 miles.
Yeah, well, there you go. Eight games away, 2 at home. It's tough for these boys physically, so yeah, we can't wait to get back Tuesday and get to see our home fans and get them roaring us behind, and hopefully put in a really strong performance, hopefully get a positive result against Taunton.
Commiserations, and we'll see you again on Tuesday.
Cheers, thanks mate.